Hello all, greetings from Chuck Goodman. Maybe you'll remember me or maybe not. Well, probably if I were there, the same would be true for me. Sorry. As we get older, the memory's not what it used to be. So here's where I live, in one of these penthouses on the lakefront. Well, actually no, I live in the southwest suburbs of the city, but it is pretty beautiful, isn't it? I guess a picture tells a lot, a little gray or maybe a lot gray. Although I've gained a little bit of weight, I'm not too fat just yet, but I'm working on that part. When we visited last reunion, maybe you'll remember my wife Kathy. She was a Chicago girl when we married 45 years ago. In this picture, we're actually at a winery in Seattle, Washington, and pretty much enjoying the time there. Although I'm officially retired from a career in accounting and a number of years working with a software company, I'm still working at the University of Illinois at Chicago, and I'm teaching a couple of accounting courses and really enjoying that. The school is located near the downtown area, about a mile from the lakefront. Really love being in the classroom where the students have to listen to me lecture, or at least pretend to listen to me anyway. You may have heard that the weather here in Chicago is a little different than Florida. It's really not as bad as you might think. This picture shows two granddaughters on a lion statue of the Art Institute of Chicago, and the other one is just a nice little lake nearby. If you are used to Chicago weather, a little cold and snow is really not a big problem. Here I am in the backyard, shoveling a little snow, building a fire, maybe having a little beer or two. Well, of course, wearing shorts. I mean, it's only about 15 or 20 degrees. We have three daughters. Jennifer in the lower left was a mud runner. Carolyn in the top picture, who is a pediatric nurse, lives pretty close with her husband Butch. That's his real name. And Amy, well, Amy is known for her naturally red hair. Do you believe me? The grandkids. Oh, the grandkids. There were five of them, if you can believe it. Two boys, three girls. This is Chloe, who's 13 years old and about to start high school and has been dancing since age 5. Josh is the oldest of the grandkids. He's 16, just got his driver's license. Scary thought. Loved the 16-year-old look. Really a great kid despite that 16-year-old look. Madeline and Gabriella, better known as Maddie and Ella. Here we were out hiking and we had a lot of fun. Another part-time job, unfortunately, unpaid. When the nurse daughter works the night shift and her husband, a high school teacher, works the days, there's times when Kathy and I are the caregivers for all of their kids. And I'm sure all of you, some of you, do the same. As grandparents, we're not supposed to have favorites. But Christopher is probably mine, maybe because he is not grown up enough and only knows Papa, who gives him his breakfast and loves to play with his cars and trains on the floor, and yes, I'm on the floor with him. Here are Maddie, Christopher, and Ella, looking really cute, don't you think? I think he wants a Harley. Speaking of cute or just pretty, Maddie and Ella were flower girls at their aunt's wedding just last month out in Seattle. Well, what can I say? I know I can't say her age. I would really get in trouble for that, which I am most of the time, but I just wanted to share that picture. The year after we graduated from DHS, I started running, and I've pretty much been going ever since. I've slowed down a lot, but I'm still out there after over 300 races, 22 marathons, including 6 at the Boston Marathon. I'm pretty proud of that. You think Chicago is all big city, but only a few miles from the city there are very many wooded areas with trails, and that's where I do most of my running. You would not know that you were close to the third largest city in the country from this picture. Okay, yes, Florida has water and beaches. Well, not Arcadia, but we do have a lot of water here in Chicago also. Care to go for a swim? Lake Michigan, well, it looks as big and feels as big as a real ocean. Well, enough of me. I wish I could hear all about you. Sorry I could not make it to this reunion. My teaching schedule just got into the way. I miss you all, and maybe another chance in the future will bring us back together. Bye now.